There are 4 altcoins that I'm looking to potentially make a short-term trade in, so let me walk you through what those 4 coins are, what I'm looking for, and what caught my attention as a teaching opportunity, and then maybe we can all make some money off of it. But also, just remember, I'm not actively in this trade. These are the setups that I'm watching to maybe enter one. Oh, and it's the morning of January 7th. That's fairly important. Now, the first coin up, one of the meme coins that really popped off, I wanted to try to find something with volatility that's starting to show some strength, and it is Fartcoin. I know, but this is Fartcoin on the daily time frame. What first attracted me to it is that we missed these long signals because I just wasn't paying attention, right? So we missed this opportunity, but it has now gotten above this key point of resistance. It's showing some strength here and also trying to hold this previous high as support. I like to see that from Fartcoin. There's strength here that I can play with. But I don't want to enter a position right now. I want to see a little bit of a cool off. On the 8-hour time frame, I want to see the stochastic RSI fall down into oversold territory. Because this is the 8-hour chart, this means that we could have selling and consolidation here for Fartcoin for the next 30 hours or so. So I'm patiently watching, and maybe we come down to the 200 exponential. That'd be a pretty good spot to me at basically 35 cents. Next up, Popcat. Popcat on the daily time frame also broke above this key line of resistance and is now trying to hold this key point that it failed to hold before, resulted in a big capitulation, and is trying to hold it as support. The other really interesting thing is that we're very close to triggering a long signal for Popcat, so I'm very much so keeping a close eye on this one. And on the 8-hour chart, it is almost in oversold territory. In fact, it's just starting to get into it. So this is the one I'm keeping my closest eye on for the moment. And what I'd personally like to see is I'd like to see Popcat come down, touch this line that it broke before, reconfirm it as support, and then maybe we trigger that long signal on the daily time frame and I can ride up a nice profitable trade. Next, we have Stacks. We missed these long signals, again, wasn't paying attention, and it's coming up to this previous point that it failed to hold before, resulted in capitulation, and I like seeing that momentum is strong, and I like seeing strength on the chart. However, Stacks isn't really in bullish territory until it gets above 40 cents. And a clear retracement opportunity is coming back and touching these exponential moving averages that we are so far overextended from on this white line. They're all pretty much in the same spot, which on the 8-hour time frame lines up very nicely with the 200 simple moving average. And also it looks like we have about 16 to 20 hours to go of more selling before the 8-hour chart is in oversold territory as well. If we can hold this, I'm interested. And then we have TauBot, which you can find over on Uniswap. It broke above this line of resistance, and I want to see it come down, turn it into support, and hold that. Because it too, on the 8-hour time frame, has just entered into oversold territory. I want to see it in oversold territory, hold this line as support, and maybe I'll be entering a position here too.